Today we will get to know Viking Line, its fleet and the warriors cruises across the Baltic Sea that has become a staple in Swedish culture. But we'll also explore the fantastic Åland Islands and their capital Mariehamn. This island truly deserves your time to discover its unique charm and attractions, and so are the cruises. Let's get ready to hit the sea. Viking Line is a Finnish shipping company that operates a fleet of ferries and cruise ferries in the northern Baltic Sea. The company's history dates back to 1959, when the first ship SS Viking began service between the Finnish mainland, the Åland Islands and Sweden. That came to change the industry forever. The initial services were aimed at providing transportation between these regions, but the concept of ferry travel soon evolved. In the 1960s and 70s, the idea of combining transportation with leisure began to take hold. Viking Line, along with its competitors, started to offer more luxurious ships and better amenities to attract passengers who wanted a mini cruise experience rather than just a way to get from one place to another. The 1980s and 90s saw a significant increase in the popularity of ferry cruises in the Baltic Sea. Viking Line invested heavily in new ships with more facilities, including larger cabins, multiple restaurants, entertainment venues and shopping areas. This period marked a transformation from simple transportation ferries to modern cruise ferries, appealing to passengers looking for a vacation experience. One of the key attractions of these cruises has been the availability of tax-free shopping. Because the ship travels between countries and international waters, they can offer goods at prices exempt from VAT and other taxes. This has made shopping for alcohol, tobacco, cosmetic and luxury items a major draw for passengers from Sweden and Finland, who both have government-owned alcohol stores with a super high tax on it. A unique aspect of Viking Line's operation is its connection to the Åland Islands. Åland is an autonomous region of Finland and enjoys a special tax status within the EU. Ships stopping at Åland are allowed to sell goods tax-free. This stopover has become a crucial part of business model for Baltic Sea ferries, making the Åland Island an integral part of the cruising experience. Passengers often enjoy the short stopover to explore the island or take advantage of the tax-free shopping. Growing up in Stockholm, the Baltic cruises has been a part of my life for as long as I can remember. Today often referred to as the famous booze cruise, they are so much more than just that, offering a nice transportation between Sweden and Finland in style, with spas, shopping, bars and exceptional food. After our summer break, we will finally present a comprehensive guide to Stockholm in September. I had planned to release it earlier, but I am committed to making it the best guide out there. Therefore, I still want to film a few more segments over the summer, and you will get to see the result on September 1st. Then, in December, we will return to Stockholm to explore its traditions and showcase the city at its most beautiful time during the Christmas season. make sure to subscribe so you don't miss these videos. The overnight cruises from Stockholm to Åland, or from Helsinki to Tallinn for that matter, are internationally known as so-called booze cruises. And indeed, some people do consume alcohol as if there were no tomorrow. Viking Line offer buses from nearly all parts of Sweden to these cruises, and it seems to me that people from smaller towns in Sweden are more likely to overindulge. However, these cruises generally maintain a relatively high standard in terms of food, drinks and spa facilities. Ultimately, you get to decide how you want your cruise experience to unfold. When we travel, we usually book a spa session shortly after departure and start our journey there. Since Viking Line knows you'll spend a lot of money on these cruises to nowhere, they practically give the trips away for free. At some point they were actually literally free, sometimes even including a welcome drink and a breakfast as well as the cabin. However, this led to an increase of homeless people from Stockholm taking to the cruises, prompting a change in the policy. If you join Viking Line's free program Viking Club, you can still often get trips for almost nothing per email. Most travelers choose Viking Line's classic buffet, which includes beer and wine, but we usually dine at one of the ship's a la carte restaurants, where the food is often really good. That's not to say the buffet is bad. Well, actually yes, it is. At least in my opinion, I find it quite terrible to be honest. But tastes differ, I suppose. During dinner you might discuss various perfume samples from the ship's duty-free shop, or in my case explore the ship's beer selection. The view of Stockholm's archipelago and the Åland Sea at sunset or as night falls is world class in my opinion. I can never get tired of it. If you want me to cover more content and videos on each ship and the different companies, write it in the comments section below. If you don't want to go on an overnight cruise, you can take a day cruise to Åland and switch ships in Mariehamn, Åland's capital. Or why not spend the night there and explore Åland? You can travel here on the Viking Glory, which I posted a video about a few weeks ago on this channel, or on the Viking Grace, which you'll see here. While Viking Glory is the real star, Viking Grace also has everything you could wish for on board, from restaurants and bars to duty-free shopping and a spa, a play area for the children and entertainment. The trip to Mariehamn and Åland takes about 5 hours, and there are plenty of fun activities to enjoy, or you can rent a cabin and rest during the journey. The Åland Islands are an autonomous and demilitarized region of Finland located in the Baltic Sea between Sweden and Finland. They consist of around 6,700 islands, although only about 60 are inhabited. Åland has its own parliament and is Swedish-speaking, which is a unique characteristic given its political ties to Finland. Mariehamn is the capital and largest town of Åland, home to about 11,000 residents. Founded in 1861, its named is after Maria Alexandrovna, the Empress consort of Alexander II of Russia. The town is known for its picturesque coastal scenery and maritime heritage. Mariehamn is compact and easily walkable. Biking is also a popular way to explore the town and its surroundings. For those venturing further into Åland, there are regular bus services and rental cars available. Mariehamn and Åland offers a unique blend of Swedish and Finnish cultures, rich maritime heritage and beautiful natural landscape, making it a delightful destination for travelers. I highly recommend Hotel Park Ålandia if you're considering an overnight stay in the city. The hotel might not look impressive from the outside, but it offers fantastic service, nice rooms, and a pool and a sauna area that can be used or even rented for private use. The breakfast is excellent. The hotel also has a cozy restaurant and a bar that I haven't tried yet, but they look inviting. When we visit, there are 3 restaurants in the city that I think are worth mentioning. OSS, located down by the harbor, Von Knorring, situated on a boat on the northern side of the city, and, as you will see later, restaurant Ångbåtsbryggan. All 3 offers excellent food and service, so you won't be disappointed no matter which one you choose. Renting your own sauna with access to the pool feels extremely luxurious, and it actually costs around 30 euros for an hour. It's definitely a great way to spend time before heading to the restaurant, getting ready here while enjoying a pre-dinner drink for the evening. When the sun is shining, Mariehamn truly shows its most beautiful side. An evening like this at Ångbåtsbryggan with fantastic food is simply unforgettable. And you won't forget it either if you choose to visit Åland. If you have a few days booked in Stockholm and some time to spare, I highly recommend dedicating a day to explore Mariehamn and Åland. Plus, you get to travel on 2 cruise ferries, see the archipelago and do some tax-free shopping, then return to Sweden's capital the following day. In the future, we plan to organize tours covering Stockholm, its archipelago and Åland, so feel free to contact us if that sounds interesting to you. After breakfast the next day, while waiting for the ferry back, may I suggest a round of adventure golf on the beautiful courses at Ångbåtsbryggan. With that said, it's time to not only conclude this video, but also our journey through Sweden, which has been ongoing throughout June. Feel free to check out our previous videos. Next week we'll wrap up with a special summer show before taking a break and returning in September. In the end, always remember, it is not about the destination, it is what you make of it that counts. Till next time, stay safe. Yeah.